Is Jamie Foxx's daughter Corinne prepared to in legitimate and respectable update and expose the nature of her father health scare it absolutely feels in order cutting edge had enough time to acquire her mind and listen to the doctor's conclusions, approximately her death date well. It's been extra than 2 weeks, considering any statistics changed into formally launched through the actor's family and lovers are waiting to discover how Jamie is doing so. Will they eventually get the truth? Live with me till they give up of this video to find out. Hi all of us, and welcome return to Superstar Live channel. I keep my eyes on the most discussed occasions in show business and continually carry you the hottest updates. So Jamie Foxx's hospitalization became the subject of hundreds of headlines, and the Oscar-prevailing actor got a large wave of aid from his lovers and fellow celebrities, with absolutely everyone praying for him and sending him phrases of affection and aid. The most effective question that plagues people's mind for extra than 2 weeks is what absolutely landed him on the health facility bed. Within the starting the social media is complete of rumors and speculations. A few people trust that it became strain that prompted his fitness care. Others are assured that someone is attempting to dispose of him. The doctors had been running tests to find out the nature of Jamie's terrible state. And all this time, Fox is surrounded via his family contributors and closest buddies, like Nick Cannon, who gave a short replace on Jamie's Cutting Edge Nation, saying, "I was reluctant to head all the way there, or even communicate approximately it. But he gave me the blessing, so it's a beautiful aspect. He's awake, they say he's alert. So we like it." At the same time as Jamie's buddies percentage these drops of information, there has been yet any respectable update coming from the actor's own family. However, resources near the Fox family reveal that his daughter Corinne has something new to mention, approximately her father's circumstance, and he or she is awaiting the current test outcomes to open up about the purpose her dad ended up, about the reason her dad ended up in hospital, or even neglected the rest of his new movie manufacturing just a few weeks ago. Jimmy seems so perfectly healthy and excited to work on his new undertaking again in movement. And seemingly the actor believed that this is going to be a fantastic movie. At the same time as the actor was constantly praising fanatics for all love and help, he didn't even guess that during some days he could be combating for his life in Atlanta hospital in Georgia. His daughter Corinne turned into the one who dropped the bomb through her Instagram, informing the sector that her father was taken to health facility with a serious medical difficulty on a Black historical past. She wrote the following from the Fox own family: "We wanted to tell you that my father, Jamie Foxx, experienced a medical trouble the day prior to this. Happily, because of short movement and tremendous care, he's already on his manner to restoration, and that turned into precisely 2 weeks ago. And for the reason that then Corinne left involved lovers to make assumptions and speculations, because no details of the character or purpose of this mysterious trouble accompanied, while she in no way said what exactly Jane was admitted with. And I imply it is the own family proper to maintain the statistics. Undisclosed, the rumors about Jamie having a stroke quick hit the headlines, and seemingly it made his family impose even extra regulations on who sees the actor in form of facts is being leaked. Corinne additionally asked fanatics to give her circle of relatives some privacy in this terrible period of their lives, pronouncing, "We understand how cherished he is and recognize your prayers." The circle of relatives asks for privacy at some point of this time. Nicely, my wager is that Jamie's circle of relatives didn't need any extra interest and turned into watching for the effects of numerous assessments to determine whether it's time to percentage info. And in step with some insiders, they already recognize everything, and really soon they are going to expose the truth. It is circle of relatives is right to stay secretive as an awful lot as they need, and possibly some undesirable publicity might be pretty harmful for James. Thinking about the latest leaked info from the set of his movie, Fox's health issues came weeks after he back to the movie set following an alleged meltdown on March 15. The Solar suggested that Fox had a major meltdown. On set, he becomes so unhappy with the way the manufacturing was going that he demanded that the issues be looked after straight away, reportedly prompting the firings at the beginning. The bulk of James' enthusiasts had been confident that clinical issues have been related to strain and tension, which Fox persevered in the last few months. Whilst running on his film, a source who has been on set and knows the whole lot from the inside shared with the tabloids, some humans running on it are totally fed up with how this has played out, and James has turned out to be quite unpopular. However, this wasn't the stop of James' troubles, and apparently the actor got greater issues, seeking to cope with a scammer on set who allegedly desired to sell his Rolex watch and requested $40,000 in coins for the posh item. Whilst it looks quite apparent that James' circumstance become because of severe filming schedule and all issues he needed to face inside the previous few months, something just would not add up in this story. And the truth that his circle of relatives changed into withholding the information for quite a while appears more than suspicious. And the main element is that if James certainly simply overworked, why does it take so long to find out the motive of his fitness scare? And why his daughter Corinne is so hesitant to issue every other replace? And seemingly because tension on set has not anything to do with. And as Corinne believes someone became looking to reduce to rubble together with her dad, considering the fact that all and sundry in the industry is aware of about Jamie's experience with sure substances. The actor himself unfolded approximately his issues in a candid verbal exchange with Oprah in the course of an Oprah Next Chapter telecast. But many lovers do not consider that Jimmy took anything voluntarily, and as his daughter may soon monitor, there was someone on set seeking to drug her dad slowly and cause his dying. It seems like a person a few of the Hollywood elites sees the actor as a risk and tries to dispose of the possible threat. As one man or woman stated, the industry were given something to do. With that, I assure you that, and some other commented, someone drugged him. Why are you making out of his hand? Who did it to himself? Well, James could absolutely be the ache for certain human beings within the industry. Due to his brave statements, he admitted that he became missing the best antique instances, while matters have been alternatively easy than complex. And presently Hollywood is below the have an impact on of negativity, because the actor instructed Timsey Hollywood was surrounded by negativity, comparing the time to the 2000s. Jamie spread out approximately, feeling general heaviness amongst his buddies, in particular rappers within the industry who had been going through either something tragic or dark moments in their lives. He additionally noted that the advantageous facet of things is long past, especially with the world is staring at extra killings than ever, even as this could be a motive to remove the actor, because seemingly he is aware of some stuff and his staying power might not be infinite, thinking about that every new day brings greater disappointment and tragedy into this world. And James' daughter Corinne is somewhat may assured that her father stopped being a handy device in Hollywood, so a person installation a plan to dispose of him and make it appear to be a stroke. There may be no other explanation why we don't see any updates on his fitness from greater than weeks. And medical doctors preserve walking one take a look at after another with none results, so Karen evasively said that the actor is getting better, and he or she probably prepares any other bomb with the intention to avenge her ill father and make a massive blow to anyone associated with his modern circumstance. Nicely, it's not a big secret that Jamie Foxx had the worst and quite traumatizing revel-in with some materials in his youth. And it wasn't like he took them voluntarily, as properly Karen is aware of for positive that her father isn't a consumer, due to the fact he once instructed how lousy his experience became, pointing out I was in an awful area due to the fact I felt like I might be actually dropping my thoughts. I've always had an adolescence fear of losing my mind. I needed a person to assist carry me out of it, as the issue, along with his mental fitness, escalated. Fox sought remedy from a psychiatrist who discovered the basis of the trouble it grew to become out. It all started out while he was 18 years old, and some so-called buddy of his deliberately slipped a few substance into his drink to make him experience things James didn't know his drink turned into alternated with something. And as he confessed, he blacked out and had to be taken to the emergency room, as Jimmy recalls that incident that changed into the remaining aspect. I said, after which I became nearly in a coma, and I could not circulate, couldn't speak, could not even say take me to the medical institution, because the actor disclosed he in no way absolutely recovered from that devastating enjoy, and his body and thoughts nevertheless experiences the outcomes of that poisoning with the aid of a college friend. And whilst it turned into the most effective time, James attempted something that robust seemingly, it's glaring the way to make him mentally